to meet the driver, the personal driver of the late Cardinal. Titus, how are you?
I'm fine.
I can understand how you feel this morning, since yesterday when the final funeral rite began. Uh, how do you receive the sad news of the demise of your shepherd, the late Cardinal?
Well, it was not easy for me. It's like something that speared my heart. And up to now, I'm still feeling pains in my heart now. Yes, because he was a father,
We want to announce that the
a
bishops
counselor.
arrived, and as soon as they arrive, they are going to find past the body.
I
And
speak
they
to
are
him, he
seated.
listened to me,
Once they are
and
seated,
then
every activity
support
will
me
come
what
to
I
a
need.
stop. While
Or
we
he speak
await
to me
the arrival of
and
the
advise
president.
me.
Please.
Yes.
So those doing the traditional.
I can understand how you feel. Our condolences to you. I know as an individual you are down, but thank you very much for the opportunity to speak to us on Lumen Christi TV. You have been driving the Cardinal for about 6 years.
Yes, I started with him 2017
We know we want to see more,
up
but we
to
must also begin to end
2022.
the activities. Kindly cooperate
So
with
indeed,
us.
this is his 7th year as Bishop of Wa, and it's quite unfortunate. The 7th year of his episcopacy, quite unfortunate. We have to lay him to rest. We are sorry about how you feel. What memories can you share with the Cardinal? Who was the Cardinal to you? How was working with him, driving him? How was it like?
Yeah, like I said,
Right now,
he was a father,
if any
a
group
counselor,
of people, persons are brought
and
rich or an individual, bring it to where the
I
casket
don't know
is.
how to
If you
to
don't
put
bring
it.
it and we start proceeding,
Like if
we may not be able
we
to
are
admit
traveling,
it. Please.
sometimes you tell me, Titus, can we be in Tamale this time? I will say, okay, your Eminence, let's see. And sometimes if he doesn't want me to speed, and I'm speeding, he will say, Titus, take it easy. And he doesn't, if he says something and I'm bored, and he detected that, he look for something to tell me, then I'll laugh and then
So
move.
them ane alankome
Yes.
tieke
So
abisho
he's everything to
wawa our belka
Yes.
abeto soba.
I can imagine that he was everything to you, and I'm sure your family also adored him in a very special way.
Yes. My wife, my kids, even, oh yeah, I don't know how to put it.
I can understand how you feel. So today he'll be laid to rest, and I believe that the good Lord has received him well. Everything that happens, we need to appreciate and thank God for it. And so God gave him to the people of Wa, and he has taken him back. We are sorry about his loss, but we believe that he's finding a very good place in heaven, and he will be interceding for us. So trust me, Titus, your shepherd will not forget you. Okay, we wish you well and be strong. Thank you very much. So we just spoke to Titus, the driver. Difficult situation for him, but regardless, we all believe that the Cardinal will find eternal rest. Thank you very much, Titus, for the opportunity. And so this is continuously a live coverage of the late Cardinal. Lumen Christi is bringing you live feed from the Wa Sports Stadium.
Please bring it to me for onward transmission to the appropriate place. Thank you.
Two, one, one, two.
Just for the singing, maybe when you
abalaike mie gblɔ ne mi do ŋgɔa mi le Wa Sports Stadium eyi ke mie le
edenyu mamla na M.Afr Richard Baawobr Nemiakpo tepia hoho miakpo be M.Afr Episcopal kple M.Afr Cardinal a ole gegem de mia dome egbe ke do M.Afr to me vivie nye be ma didiola M.Afr President ha Nana Akufo-Addo agere mia dome mia je wona ogome togbe be mia le vevesem ha ne mi va kpo teƒe ya fifia mia kpo be enu nya le kpekpom nto de la ƒonu kple ameɖewo he nɔ ŋgɔgbe na wɔnawo eƒonu kple cathedral administrator wògblɔ enu yi ke heyi ɖe wɔnawo katã me na mi egaƒonu kple M.Afr Cardinal ƒe private alo personal driver hã eƒonu na mi tso ele yi ke wokple wonɔ agbe togbɔ be enye edɔwɔla ne hã la ebe kadodo yi ke nɔ yewo dome anɔ abe evi kple etɔ míeƒonu na woƒe nunɔla fada woƒe nunɔla gã le wa nutome eya hã eɖe eƒe vevesese kple eƒe seselame kɔfia mi ta wae nye ya mi le fifi lae mi le wa sports stadium mi le kpɔm xoxo ʋuƒoƒo kple avihewo le dzi yim abele yi ke mi le kpɔm xoxoa M.Afr Episcopal hã wole mia dome míabia tso mia me yiwo katã le mia kpɔm le teƒe vovovowo be miakpe ɖe mia ŋuti be miado gbe ɖa be M.Afr Cardinal ƒe luʋɔa ne wòa adzudzɔ le ŋutifafa me wobe etia na aɖokoe be yeanye kluvi na Mawu ƒe nublanuikpɔkpɔ ame yiwo katã ɖi ɖase le wo fifie miesea míakpɔ be le nyateƒe ma wogblɔ nenema na mi tututu be enye ame yi ke kɔ ɖokui kɔ sa vɔe enye ame yi ke ɖoa to enye ame yi ke kpɔ nublanui na me eya ta mie le mɔkpɔkpɔ me be Mawu hã akpɔ nublanui na eya ma wòaxɔe ɖe eƒe fiaɖuƒe la me afi ɖeke mele le be nanɔ le gaƒoƒo ya me kɔ be nanɔ Lumen Christi gbɔ o nakpɔ nu yi dzi yim le ewa fifi lae mie le M.Afr Cardinal ɖom ɖe aƒe misa vɔsa adze gɔme le egawo tututu ta míebia be miawɔ ɖeka kple mi miawɔ ɖeka kple mi be miaɖo miatɔ ɖe aƒe akpe na mi miawo le dɔ dzi.
Please, we still continue to invite those having rifts. Please bring them now. Bring them now. The bishops are getting ready to come and file past the body. And like indicated, as soon as they do that and are seated, everything will come to a halt while we await the arrival of the President of the Republic.
So currently we have the bishops of the Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference together with the Apostolic Nuncio and some of the cardinals who are here ready to file pass the mortal remains of one of their own, one of their brothers. Indeed, it's a very solemn moment. You can see rightly the cardinals and the bishops and the clergy who are here, and it's such a very solemn experience. You can imagine how filing past their brother. But trust me, as Christians, and I believe our Lord bishops, they believe that one of their own has found a resting place in heaven. And so currently, the bishops, we have the cardinals and the Apostolic Nuncio to Ghana who are here to file pass. We also have coming in the Archbishop of Accra, who is also joining them. Indeed, it's a very solemn moment. The final funeral rite and the Requiem Mass for the late Cardinal is happening live from the WA Sports Stadium in the Upper West region of Ghana. And we are giving you live feed. This is a Lumen Christi TV live feed from the WA Sports Stadium. And so we have the Cardinals and then the bishops who are here in their numbers to pay their last respect to their own brother. So currently, we have the bishops filing past solemnly. We have the bishops solemnly filing past one of their own. Led by the president of the Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference, Most Reverend Matthew Jemfi, who is the president of the Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference, archbishops, cardinals, and apostolic nuncio, to pay their last respect to the late Cardinal Baawobr. It is such a very solemn experience at the WA Sports Stadium. This is a live feed from the WA Sports Stadium brought to you by Lumen Christi TV. We are also live on all the partners, Depsocoms across the country. All our bureaus are streaming live, and we sincerely appreciate this collaboration. We're bringing you live feed from the WA Sports Stadium, where the mortal remains of His Excellency the late Richard Cardinal Kuuia Baawobr, missionary of Africa, who until recently went to Rome to come back to the people of WA as cardinal after the consistory. But unfortunately, it didn't happen that way, but God knows best. And so we have the bishops filing past. We have some of the priests and religious also filing past. It's such a solemn moment at the WA Sports Stadium. Numbers are trooping in. We have groups and societies who are here to pay their last respects. We are happy to have met a number of dignitaries who are here. Appreciate them as well. Appreciate bring Sports Stadium.
We are picking signals that any moment from now, the president will leave the residency and arrive. So, ako wejil tizelena. Tuwepo ke a president wata echeti chan arati aronga. Fomba apua lankombe pua ni tizelena. Fomba apua lankombe pua biya jil pua ni tizi. Please, we want to clear. Bishops have finished file piling. Any moment from now, the President of the Republic will arrive. And we don't want to be embarrassed in this disorganized state. Please take your seat. Kindly take your seat. Please cooperate. This
Before you confess our sin, you will take the first stanza. When you finish, you will take second stanza, and then we will stop. Yeah. So we let them 160.
Danny, the mic.
So that while they are using that. Check out the rest.
Okay.
It's actually a broad one.
Yeah.
And then, but the cord was not working. We're expecting the.
Don't turn it off.
TV. Truly Catholic. Hello? So thank you very much. This is the live coverage from the WA Sports Stadium, brought to you by Lumen Christi TV. We are happy to have with us George Winker from EWTN Africa. We are happy to have you, George. Welcome to Ghana, especially to WA.
Thank you so much.
It's the first time in WA.
First time in war.
Wow. And have you learned any language from WA?
Not yet, but I'm glad to be here. I'll learn eventually.
Wonderful. I'm sure some Tuozafi will help you to learn the language faster. It's quite a solemn moment here in WA, in the Diocese of WA. When did you hear the news, and how did you feel about the news, the sad news?
The news went out very quickly when the Cardinal was taken to hospital and eventually passed away. And it was, and that's why Africa has come out here today as one big body of Christ to say goodbye to him.
Quite very of Secam. So that explains why he was even bigger than the country Ghana. Okay, and we thank God that the good Lord has received his soul. It's a sad moment for some people, but we believe as Christians that the good Lord has received him and he has joined the angels in heaven. So what are some of the feedback you gather from people who know the Cardinal? What kind of experiences have people had with him, those who have encountered him? Have you had a personal encounter with him?
Personally, no, but I have spoken to a lot of people who knew him closely. And in fact, yesterday I had a conversation with the Superior General of the Missionaries of Africa. And he was very, very, very generous and very, very bounteous in his praise and for his late confrere, Cardinal Baawobr. And Cardinal was a member of a missionary society and a bishop of the Diocese of WA, but he remained a brother to his brothers. He remained a pastor to his faithful. And if you look around the stadium today, you see people who are not Catholics who have come here to mourn with us. People who are not Catholics who have come here to celebrate his life with us. But above all, throngs of Catholics who have come here to celebrate his passage into eternity.
Wow. Quite a solemn moment here at the WA Sports Stadium. All walks of people coming in from different walks of life. We have different people coming from all walks of life. And we sincerely appreciate the message we are receiving from all was. Even a while ago we read the telegram received from the Holy Father, and so it was quite a touching moment for him when he heard the sad news. But what else can we do? So we are told that he was a very sharp intellectual. He was a very sharp intellectual, had opportunity to share his knowledge across Africa and beyond. He was even lecturing, a part-time lecturer at the Gregorian University in Rome. So that should tell you the kind of person he was. He spoke a number of languages. You know, he was very versatile, humble, and he was the man of the people. I don't know if you have any other experience you've had others share about him.
Well, I mean, he was very, very big in comparative theology, and you see he understood Christianity, of course, so well, but he also had a deep understanding of Islam. He spoke and wrote Arabic. He had very close interaction with the Muslims who reside in this diocese. And once you have that kind of knowledge, you cannot be kept to your country. He's contributed globally on this kind of platform or on discussions of ecumenism. But beyond the ecumenical outreach to our Christian brothers, he has also been a strong force for dialogue with the Islamic world. And because he was so generous a man, all we can say is let his work continue, because he gave all he had. Now he has gone to be with the Father. So we hope that in honor of him, in respect of him, we should take over from where he stopped and move this forward.
Thank you very much, George. We are happy to have you here in Ghana. Like I rightly said, you should taste some good tuwo zafi in Wa, and trust me, you will be speaking Sanwale and Dagari before you leave. We leave Wa. Thank you very much, George. Welcome to Ghana once again. Enjoy your stay in Wa. Thank you so much. And so that was George Winker, our partner network provider, EWTN Africa. We are so happy to have him in Wa, and he has shared some thoughts and insights about the man, the late Cardinal Baawobr. Thank you very much, and we are still live, giving you live feed from the Wa Sports Stadium.
The bishops.
All walks of people trooping in solemnly to pay their last respect to the late Prince of the Church. The Mass will be presided over by His Excellency, one of our own, Peter Cardinal Kuuia Baawobr, the only surviving Cardinal of Ghana as he stands now. Yesterday, he shared very wonderful experiences and moments with him, with the late Cardinal. His last days on earth, he had opportunity to engage him. It was quite a solemn experience shared by Peter Cardinal Kuuia Baawobr. And so we are told the President of the Republic and other dignitaries will be joining us at the Wa Sports Stadium, where the Requiem Mass will begin at 10 o'clock. We are told the Requiem Mass will soon begin. All is set. All our bishops are well seated and ready in preparation for the commencement of the Requiem Mass to celebrate the. And so we sincerely appreciate all those who have made this possible, most especially our collaborating diocesan bureaus who are streaming on their social media at Sports Stadium. My name is Robert Della Mawenyega, giving you commentary, and I'll soon be joined by Father Saki as well as Father Samuel Konu, who are supporting me at the commentary desk. So we still have the mortal remains of the Cardinal still lying in his state, awaiting the arrival of the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and some government officials who are coming here on with the good people of Wa.
Please, Mr. Status, looking for you seriously. Mr. Status, wherever you are, Reverend Father Kloa is looking for you, please. And we want to acknowledge the presence of some dignitaries, starting with some traditional rulers. We want to acknowledge the presidents of the Upper West House of Chiefs, Na Dekumuni Domale, and he's accompanied by his vice president, that's the Lara Na Powele Kabo. We also have in our ways Marina Na Alaji Abubakar. We have Professor Na Basse Utuopare, that's the Ulo traditional area. Then we have the representative of the overlord of the Wa traditional area. He's here. We have Koro Hadi Asimbie II. We have Betorina Ali Audu Pelpu. Then we have in our midst, Professor Daniel Baga. He's a member of the Council of State. We have in our midst the following service commanders. We have ADP Joseph Nguyela. He is the regional prisons commander. So we also have ACI William Peter Ando. He is the regional immigration commander. Please, we are soliciting for more chairs for our priests. Some of our priests are standing, and it means if they don't sit, we may not be able to celebrate. So please, let's give our priests some chairs. We are pleading with you. Yeah. So Father Postino says he wants to meet a priest. Unfortunately,